The hunt goes on for the person responsible for the death of Ray Barnes, 67, found in a country lane behind Oak View, the school where he taught for most of his life. It's been widely reported that a 28-year-old man has been questioned in relation to the murder, but was subsequently released without charge. Detective Superintendent Olivia East.
Following the discovery of the deceased on Saturday afternoon and conclusion of the post-mortem, we can now confirm a murder investigation has been launched. The perpetrator remains at large, and we ask the public to be extra vigilant until they have been found. Anyone with any
Control to Victor Charlie 36. Come in. Over. Victor Charlie 36. Report. Over.
Go ahead. Over.
All clear at Brook residence. Over.
All clear. Heading back to unit base. Over.
Received, Victor Charlie 36. Over and out.
You'll put half a stone if you keep knocking them back.
Perks of the job.
What do you reckon to Mrs. Pierce, then?
Not nearly got enough to get Brook back in.
We questioned him for 72 hours. It'll take something big to bring him in.
I don't think she's told us half of what she knows.
Why would she withhold? It's not her son under suspicion.
It's her son who was best mates with a killer.
Suspected killer.
Why did Brook tell us he moved schools?
Because Ben had moved the year earlier. After his mum died, he pushed his dad to transfer so we could keep hanging out with Ben in sixth form.
Yeah, but Moorhigh was a lesser school. It's a bit of a step down.
I'm not really sure that matters to a kid. He just missed his mate.
Hang on. Didn't she tell us that she took Ben out of Oakview because his dad changed jobs?
Yeah.
But his new job was 10 minutes down the road. Look, if Brooke was that desperate to leave Oakview, why did he take the teaching job years later?
School's a different place when you're an adult.
But we need to question Ben Pearce.
Why? His mum just gave us nothing.
Yeah, because his mum just gave us nothing. Look, we have to get the chief to sign off on it because the longer Brooke's out there, the more people are in serious danger.
Why are you so adamant? We haven't had a sniff of a motive.
Yet.
You were there in Brooke's interview. Did he really strike you as a cold-blooded killer? You saw him when we questioned him about Barnes. He wasn't angry. He wasn't suspicious. He was sad. This guy was his favourite teacher, right? So much so he becomes a teacher himself at his old school. They become colleagues, friends. Not one person said they ever had a cross word. And you saw his record. Not so much as a speeding fine in his life. Happy marriage, a gorgeous family. Who throws all that away for nothing? Look, I'm always willing to back you, Sarge, but only when there's cause. I'm just not sure on this one.
Something isn't right. I don't know what. But we're not done with him yet.
Well, I'm gonna need a coffee if we're heading back to the chief with nothing but your gut. Sarge. Sarge, slow down. If we had something on Brook, he wouldn't have been released.
He was never a suspect, he was only being questioned.
What exactly did Mrs. Pearce say?
This goes way deeper than we knew. Safe to say, we have to get Ben Pearce in the interview room and get Brook back into custody.
Why?
We've got our motive.
Control to Bravo 2-4.
Go ahead, over.
Body found at Brooke's house. It's Victor Charlie 36. Over.
Repeat, over.
It's Tom.
Any intel nearby, over.
Possible sighting of man matching Brooke's description of south edge of Parkley Woods. B Squadron are en route.
En route, control. Over.
Shouldn't be here, Mark.
You know how this works. Our job doesn't stop when the heavies step in.
Supposed to.
What are you up to?
B Squadron are set up on the north edge, coming towards us. I reckon we'll meet him in the middle.
Who found Tom?
I did. He was bound in a cupboard in the hallway. Been dead a while.
So what about the status call? Assume that wasn't him.
No, we didn't find a radio with the deceased. Brook knows we're coming.
Thank you.
We can take it from here.
This is my op.
Suspect's armed and dangerous, you know the rules.
We know things that you don't know. He might be dangerous, but he's dangerous for a reason.
Aren't they all?
You don't want this getting out of hand. We can help.
Just don't go doing anything stupid. I don't need the extra paperwork.
Does Bev know about Tom?
Don't think so. What is... Tom's still in transit. The flow will be dispatched later today.
I want to tell her. You control the show.
Okay.
All right, quiet down. Yes, Manton.
Right. Suspect is white male, 28 years old, short brown hair and stubble. He was initially questioned in relation to the murder of Raymond Barnes. We've since secured new evidence of a possible motive, which now makes him the prime suspect. We also now have reason to believe that he is responsible for the death of one of our own.
No radio was found at the scene of the deceased, meaning Brook may well be expecting us. Only essential comms from now on, encrypted channel.
If any communications come from Victor Charlie 36, assume it's Brook. He's armed and dangerous.
All right, Tomkin, Duggan, take the forward line. Tight perimeter. Be careful. What's he doing? Him and Tom trained together, didn't they?
We both know Mark's default. If he is struggling, we'll be the last to find out.
God, if occupational health are the first.
Try telling him that. Jay moved out last week. Mark doesn't know I know.
Anyone else involved?
You know them both better than that. Sometimes the job takes more than just your time.
Shot fired, shot fired. Withdraw.
There's no way out, Brook! Look, give me a chance to get you out of here alive! I didn't want any of this! Yeah, I know! And Ray Barnes needs to... Don't say anything! Thinking went well, Sarge! You have to keep him calm! I'm doing a great job of that so far.
Any ideas?
Changing position.
Sarge?
Well, how does this end? You haven't got enough bullets for all of us. It just takes one.
We've not got long here. He's not interested in getting out of these woods standing up.
I want him alive. We'll be looking to be alive at this rate. Radio B Squadron. Check where they have a clear shot.
Ahara to B Squadron. Do you have a clear shot?
I know why you did it, Brook.
Over.
Standing by.
But give me a chance. If you die today, your story dies with you. And if you keep firing, my team won't hesitate. Stand down!
We know about Ben P.S.
CS Manton, withdraw. Ahara, come in. DS Manton, withdraw.
I'm unarmed.
Target on the move.
Weapons down!
Squadron, standing by.
I've done this job for a long time, Brook. And I've met a lot of bad people. Why not show me you're not one of the worst?
You don't know anything about me.
I know what's important. And I know what's important to you. Family. And friends.
B Squadron approaching target.
Is Ben in there? Must have been a shock. Seeing your best mate like that. Knowing what Barnes had done to him. Did he do it to you too? Tell me about Ben.
He broke him. And after Mum died, he was like a brother. Suddenly, he couldn't speak. He couldn't look me in the eye. He was like a ghost. Extra lessons, he called them. Chemistry. For so long. And how many others were there? Eh?
But that's for you to help us with. To piece it all together to make sure that no one else has to suffer.
What about your officer?
What about him?
He suffered. Because of me.
Yeah, and I'm not sure you meant for that to happen. So why don't you drop the gun and talk to me?
Did he have a family? Your officer? Victor Charlie 36, was it?
Tom.
Did he have a family?
Yeah. Bev. The little boy. Jack. Not much older than yours.
No! 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 Please, I won't let you bring him into this!
Drop your weapon!
Hands up!
Weapons down!
Don't talk about my boy! Everything I've done has been for him.
Whatever you've done, and whatever happens next, you can still have a future with him.
And what future would that be? I've done what had to be done. There's no coming back from this.
There's always a way back.
Target in range, on your order.
I never meant for any of this. Tell him I love him. No!
Target neutralized.
B Squadron, stand down! Repeat, stand down! Target neutralised! Instant medevac now!
Squadron withdrawn. B Squadron standing down.